Welcome to my YouTube channel PCM Academy. Myself Prasenjit Mallik, M.sc in Physics. And we are in a lecture series for IIT JAM Mathematical Physics, and we have discussed already 3 topics, that is IIT JAM for single and multivariable calculus, vector calculus, Fourier series. Okay, and now we are discussing about differential equation. Okay, so 2 topics are also left, that is one is matrices and another is complex number. So we will move that topics also after finishing this differential equation. And I think more or less 2 or 3 class will be needed for this differential equation, and you can go to my playlist and see all these videos, and please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon also, so that you can get the notifications of more updates. Okay, and if you want to join my Telegram channel, then you can go to the description, the link is given there, and you will get the PDF notes of that topics that I have discussed here. Okay, so today I will discuss new topics of differential equation, that is nothing but the Wronskian. So this is very important for IIT JAM Physics, because 1 or 2 questions sometimes asked from here basically. So if there is a question on differential equation, so there is a probability that you can find 1 question from Wronskians also. Okay, so what is Wronskian and how we can find out the solution of differential equation from this Wronskian? Okay, so if we have a differential equation, second order linear differential equation that I have written many times, that is d2y dx2 plus p dy dx plus qy equal to 0. Okay, so here right hand side is 0, that means it's a homogeneous equation. Now the solution of this equation can be written in this way, that is y is equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2, or y1 y2 are the solution of this differential equation. So this y1 and y2 are the y is a linear combination of this y1 and y2. Now for this solution y1 and y2, we will define a term, that is w, which is nothing but Wronskian, and this is nothing but something like this: y1 y2 y1 dash and y2 dash, and y1 and y2 dash are differentiation of y1 and y2. Okay, so now sometimes what you are asked that the solution of this differential equation, that is y1 and y2 are linearly independent or not. So if you can find this Wronskian is equal to 0, if you find that this Wronskian is equal to 0, then you can say these solutions, that is y1 and y2 are linearly dependent. These are linearly dependent, they are not linearly independent. But if you get this y not equal to 0, then you can say the solution are linearly independent. So this is very important, and you can find from here that a Wronskian is nothing but w is equal to y1 y2 dash minus y2 y1 dash. This is your Wronskian. Okay, so this is your definition of Wronskian, and you can check the solution of this differential equation are linearly independent or not just by finding out the Wronskian is equal to 0 or not. Okay, and another definition of Wronskian is also there. So in that case we can write this Wronskian in this way, that is w is equal to c e to the power minus integration x0 to x p dx, and this is your p. Okay, so you can sometimes define this Wronskian in this way also, sometimes we need, okay, Wronskian in this way also, and otherwise you can find out this from this Wronskian. If you know one solution, then you can find out other. So if you know y1, suppose you know one solution, that is y1, then you can find out the another solution w2 y2 by using Wronskian. So in that case your formula will be y2 is equal to nothing but y1 into integration Wronskian divided by y1 square into dx. So these 2 and 3 important points you have to know. First of what you have to know the definition of Wronskian. Actually from Wronskian you can, from this differential equation, this information will be given that what is the solution of this differential equation. So the solution of this differential equation is the linear combination of y1 and y2. Now you are asked sometimes that this y1 and y2 are linearly independent or not, then you have to find out Wronskian from this definition. In that case, if you get 0, then the solutions are linearly dependent. If you then not 0, then solution linear independent. So this is one type of question that can be asked. And another type of question that can be asked is, if you are given a solution, one solution is given, then you are asked to find out the another solution. Okay, so you can find out this y1. If you are given y1, then you can find y2. If you are given y2, then you can find y1 also. And sometimes you need these kinds of equations also according to the problem. Okay, so this is just the information that I am going to give you, but there is no derivation is needed, because at last your goal is to solve problem. So let me solve one or two problems that you can understand how these formulas work. Okay, so let me verify the result by using a famous equation, that is the, obviously you know, the equation of simple harmonic motion. Okay, differential equation of SHM. So let me use a differential equation of SHM and verify all these results. Okay, so you can understand how this will work well. Okay, so always it is better to understand by using a example. Okay, so let me take the differential equation, that is the d2x. Suppose let me take the d2x dt2, okay, plus instead of omega, let me take as p. So it will be p square x, it will be p square x equal to 0. So in general we have used the notation that d2x dt2 plus omega square x is equal to 0, but here we have written p because we have already taken omega or w, you can say, sometimes it can be called as omega or w, that is nothing but the Wronskian. So we use this notation here, p. So what is the solution of this equation? We know the solution of this equation. The solution of this differential equation x is nothing but a sin pt plus b cos pt. Instead of p, you know omega, okay, but here I have used p. So x is equal to a sin pt plus b cos pt. So you can write this a and b as c1, c2, there is no issue. So this sin pt, let me take this sin pt as x1 because I have used here x, so I like to choose here x1 and x2. So it will be just your a x1 plus b x2, or you can write as c1 x1 and c2 x2. Now what will be your Wronskian? So your Wronskian will be nothing but x1 x2 and here x1 dot x2 dot, because here differentiation will be with respect to t, because here the independent variable is t. So what you will get from here, this x1 and x2 are nothing but sin pt and cos pt. So this is your sin pt and cos pt, and if you take the differentiation of this sin pt, then you will have p cos pt. Differentiation of sin is cos, so it will be p cos pt, and differentiation of cos is nothing but minus sin, minus p sin pt. Okay, so this is your Wronskian. Now if you solve this determinant, you will get from here, you can see it will be just your sin pt, that means minus p sin square pt minus p sin square pt, and here is minus p cos square pt. Now if you take p as common, then you will get sin square pt plus cos square pt, that is 1. So Wronskian will be here w. So this w is not equal to 0, so you can say that the solution of this differential equation linearly independent. Okay, similarly if you want to find out one solution, if you suppose you know one solution, suppose you know this x1 and you want to find x2. Suppose you know x1, so your x1 is what? X1 is sin pt. Now if you want to find out your x2, then what will be your x2? X2 will be nothing but x1 into integration w of 1 or omega, you can say x1 square, into here it will be just dt, because this is a function of t. Okay, so it will be your dt. So what will be your x1? X1 will be sin pt, so it will be sin pt. Okay, integration. Now what will be your omega? Your omega is minus p, so it will be just a minus p divided by x1 square, that means it will be sin square pt. Okay, so it will be sin square pt and dt. Okay, so now this p will be outside, so it will be minus p sin pt and integration 1 by sin square pt means cosec square. Okay, so it will be cosec square pt dt. Okay, now you can find out, so what is the integration of cosec square x? Okay, so that means cosec x cot x. Okay, so the differentiation of, for which differentiation is cosec square pt? It is cot x, I think, minus cot x, I think. Okay, not cosec x, minus cot x. Differentiation of minus cot x is cosec square x. So it will be just minus p sin pt into minus cot pt. Okay, and this minus minus will be plus, and you will get, and one p will be here, this is integration, so denominator one p will be there. So this p and this p will be cancelled out, and you can say this is sin pt and this is cos by sin. So sin will be cancelled out, this minus minus will be plus, and we will get cos pt, and that is your x2. You can see from here. So if you know x2, you can find out x1. If you know x1, you can find out x2. This is very easy. So these 2 or 3 things you have to know. So they can ask, I am repeating again, that they can ask the solutions are linearly independent or not, or they can give you one solution and ask to find out another solution. Okay, and now let me solve another problem so that you can use that formula also, that is w is equal to c to the power minus integration x0 to x pdx. Okay, so let me use that definition also and solve a problem. Okay, suppose you have a problem that, let me tell you the problem. Okay, suppose you have a differential equation like d2x dt2. This is your differential equation, that d2x dt2 plus 2 dx dt plus 2 dx dt plus f of t into x equal to 0. So this is just equation given, and x1 and x2 are two solutions. The solution are given, that x1 and x2 are two solutions, and it is also given that w of x, or you can say omega of x, that is nothing but x1 x2 dot minus x2 x1 dot, yes, x2 x1 dot x2. So this is given, that means your Wronskian is given. Okay, so that means they want to say that the solution are x1 and x2 and your Wronskian is this. And what they asked that if your Wronskian of 0 is equal to 1, then find Wronskian of 1 is equal to what? So these kinds of questions they can ask also, and in this case you have to use the second definition of Wronskian that I have written earlier, that w is equal to c into the power minus integration p dx. Now you can find this c by using the boundary condition as here given. Okay, so what is your p here? Your p is here 2, and instead of x you should write here t, because this is here the independent variable is t, and the definition I have used x. Okay, so w is equal to c to the power minus p dt, and your p will be 2, so it will be c to the power minus 2 integration dt. Now it will be c to the power minus 2t. So this is w of t actually. Now they given that w of 0 is equal to 1, so you can put here as 0, so that will be equal to c e to the power minus 0, that is 1. So and w of 0 is equal to 1, so 1 is equal to c. So your c will be just 1, c will be 1. So what will be your w of t? So in general your w of t will be 1 into e to the power minus 2t. Now they asked to find out w of 1, that means you have to put instead of t 1, so it will be e to the power minus 2, so it will be 1 upon square. So this will be the solution for this problem. So these 2 and 3 important things you have to know, then you can solve the problems easily. That kinds of problems are asked in the IIT JAM exam. Okay, and this topic is important for IIT JAM physics. So thank you.